Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Chris Brown, baby, you are still acting a GD fool. Now, listen, some of y'all were in my comments yesterday because there was a story about Usher getting stomped out by Chris Brown. I know it's not funny, but Usher looks like he's fine, so we can make jokes, right? Chris was doing that, hey, town, stop. Remember that song that Usher had with Little John? A-Town, stop. Anyway, Chris Brown was doing the A-Town stop on Usher, right? But the important thing to remember about this is some of y'all were still in my comments being like, we don't know what's happened. We got to get the whole story, right? The whole story was that Teyana Taylor was invited to Usher's birthday party, okay? We gonna get into the new news of Chris Brown was acting a GD fool at the Lovers and Friends concert, even talking about some help. And people being like, no, that's your man, that's your man. We're gonna play that in a second, but let me just bring everybody up to speed, all right? So yesterday, Usher decided to throw the Rottweiler, the pit bull, right, named Chris Brown a birthday party. Now, Chris Brown has been accused by numerous women, the most notable being Rihanna. This was years ago. I don't know what their situation is now, but this was years ago when she rightly accused him of beating her face. Hey guys, really quick, just to let you know, I am reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta if you're into that, plus keeping up with the Kardashians. And also, please, I'm trying to grow. A like, a subscribe would be so appreciated. Okay, fine, I'll get back to the mess, but I'm gonna keep begging until I get to that million. So come on, let's catfish YouTube. Hit the like button. You can take it back later. Follow me. You can take it back once we get to 200. So, right? That happened. It started a thing of a long line of women saying, yo, something's not right with Chris Brown. He even earned the moniker Fist Brown. And I think he earned that for a reason. A lot of women came out and stomped for him. Teyana Taylor, Kelly Rowland. I actually seem to like both of the personas. So it confused me, all these women throwing themselves down to like protect Chris Brown. The one person I was like, you trying to protect Lucifer behind you? Y'all, just stay in place because we need protection from him. And it looks like Teyana Taylor saw that we were telling the truth, or at least what everybody said was telling the truth. Chris Brown saw her at a birthday party that the one Usher Raymond had paid for and thrown from him, because Usher Raymond and Chris are like this. When everybody told Usher to write Chris off, he was like, no, that's my dog, this and that. Well, your dog came back and bite you. Anyway, he gets in an argument with Teyana Taylor because he thinks that they were supposed to perform a Michael Jackson tribute. They couldn't do it. I think it was at the American Music Awards. They couldn't do it because when you perform a tribute, you need license from Sony, who owns Michael Jackson's catalogs. Chris did not have that. He tried to do it in secret. We should have known he was in crackhead antics then. How do you have a secret performance for the American Music Awards? Boy, you gotta do a rehearsal on stage. Anyway, they saw his rehearsal and was like, what is this? Do you realize this whole broadcast can be pulled down by Sony from these antics? No, you can't do a Michael Jackson. You can't do a Michael Jackson tribute because it was never approved. They also told Teyana Taylor that, and she's like, all right, well, if it's not, I'm just going to drop out. Because listen, let's be real. Teyana Taylor did leave him hanging, but what did you expect her to do, Chris? Sacrifice her career for you? I'm being real. Once you knew that the Grammys were saying, I'm sorry, the American Music Awards were saying, no, you can't perform, why would you even ask? I understand your friends are supposed to be 10 toes down for you. But the other half of that friendship concert is the friendship concept and contract is that you're not going to ask me to destroy myself to be 10 toes down. You see how it works? Yeah, I'm there for you through thick and thin, but you're not going to put me through thin unnecessarily. Did you really expect Teyana Taylor to get on the American Music Awards bad side for a Michael Jackson tribute? Not even that, Chris, right? Let me fix this. Teyana Taylor at that moment was fighting tooth and nail to get her career off the ground. Anyway, Teyana pulled out, right? It is her right. Chris has always held a grudge. Now, a lot of people were saying, well, Teyana knew that Chris was mad at her. Why would she show up at a party? Because it was a birthday party held by Usher. Usher invited her. And why would you think a man was going to fight you at his birthday party? Supposed to be the happiest day of his life. And at the end of the day, you never did anything to him. Like, where do y'all live that you think that a man that got beef with you, that is cool with your husband and cool with one of your good friends, is going to try to fight you in a skating rink? I'm trying to fight someone while you got skates on. Anyway, right? And even if Chris was mad at her, you could have just told security to throw her out. You could have humiliated her by making her leave. You didn't want that. You wanted to lay hands on her. You wanted to feel these fists of fury. That's my opinion. Anyway, Usher showed up for the Lovers and Friends concert. He had a little dent over his eyes, right? But he was trying to prove to everybody that he was fine. I couldn't tell if his nose was broken or not, because, you know, never mind. Usher's nose always looks like that, right? Y'all be talking about he's so sexy. I just see like, anyway, right? I couldn't tell if Usher's nose always looked like that. I will say he looked like he had a little mark there and all this stuff. Chris Brown was there too. Chris Brown performed before Usher. I have a feeling that Usher is one of the people that got him that gig. Anyway, what happened? He was out acting a GD fool at the Lovers and Friends thing. Listen to this right here. Hold on, let me listen to this. Now, as you can expect, it was a melee. I would show you guys the video, but of course there's copyright and stuff. It basically is Chris is trying to argue with someone, but it honestly looks like he's having a meltdown. Security is trying to hold the people back on both sides. Chris's people are screaming, "That's your man, that's your man." Chris, when security is like, "Yo, calm down," starts screaming, "Help, help." It was literally given the 5 heartbeats, right? Like, how about a red and 5 heartbeats? Ain't nobody trying to hear you ain't nobody coming to hear you sing Otis, and I refuse to let you go. That's the energy Chris Brown was given, right? Anyway, y'all, so what do we learn from this, right? One, when Kelly Rowland and Tiana Taylor were stumping for Chris Brown, and listen, they know him personally. I just know what I see him doing, incredibly hulking women left and right. They know him personally. Maybe they would know better than me. But I will say that I found it odd that 2 women who Chris Brown wouldn't let into any of his parties or his VIPs if they weren't famous were stumping for him. If you guys don't know, Chris Brown is an out and loud, notable colorist. It's been proven again and again and again. 2 women that if they were not famous would not be allowed in the section of VIP felt the need, and it was more than them. I can't just put it on Kelly and Tiana, and I like Kelly and Tiana. I'm not trying to drag them. I'm just saying, right? Let's call them how we see them. You were stumping for them where 1 million women were saying that something's wrong. We need protection. Usher, and now look what happened. And now he's at Lovers and Friends having a meltdown. Yeah, he probably needs help. Yeah, there's probably some type of some type of use. Yes, he probably needs to go to rehab. But yes, he is also unrepentant. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't get Chris Brown the help he needs, he is literally going to be out there on like Sunset Boulevard doing Michael Jackson tributes in front of the Grove. Dun, 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 dun. Literally, he is going that route. Listen, y'all want to save him? Y'all want to intervene? But all I'm saying is, when it comes to any issues of domestic violence, 1 person maybe, 2 people maybe, a whole chorus. And now now that all the women got away, he's using those fists of fury for you. Y'all, listen, somebody's a colorist. Let them fight their own battles. Somebody wants... Listen, let me know what y'all think of the cameras and in the cameras. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But Chris Brown is out there wilding. And honestly, I hope everybody that defended him against those listen, again, I said he deserves a second chance and he deserves to come back. Y'all should have been putting more effort into making sure he was actually clean. Because honestly, if you really care about somebody, get that boy clean if he even wants to. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Talk to y'all later. Bye.